What is up, ninjas? Today we're going to talk about Instagram, how to grow an account from 0 to 10,000 followers in 30 days or less, plus a number of secrets from the IG guru who's behind the scenes running big accounts like mine, Alex Becker's, and a lot of people that you wouldn't even expect, guys. So stay tuned. We're about to drop some serious Instagram knowledge on you.
Watch me fade every day in the morning. 2 a.m., yeah, I'm sipping and I'm zoning. Watch me move, watch me sway, watch me dip out. In a room full of girls, I'm trying to dig out.
What is up, ninjas? Let me welcome a very good friend of mine, Josue Pena, who is the man behind the mystery, running some big accounts on Instagram like mine, like Alex Becker's, right? Growing these accounts up to 50,000, 200,000 followers in less than a month at times. And he is about to absolutely destroy you guys with knowledge on how to grow your own Instagram, even if you have no followers and no experience. So I'm gonna let Josue take over, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for that amazing intro, and we're just gonna get started right away. Today we're gonna cover the 4-step Ninja IG Block Box blueprint that will get you over 10,000 followers a month, even if you're starting from scratch, have no experience whatsoever, and have never used Instagram for your business before. Now, the things in the Ninja IG Block Box that I'm going to be showing you today are exactly the same stuff that I've done myself to grow over 4.5 million followers in less than 2 years in multiple niches, industries, and even languages. And these are exactly the same step that I've taken with Kevin, for example, to grow him over 50,000 followers, and Alex Becker to grow him over 200,000 followers in a little over 30 days. So let's get started. Now, the first step in the simple process, it's actually the most important one. It is market research. And more specifically, researching your competitors and your influencers with the goal of just simply modeling success. This first step took me 4 to 5 years to implement and understand. So I'm literally saying this because this is the most important, crucial element in this entire process. And before I break it down for you, let me tell you the importance of it with a normal traditional business, for example, a brick and mortar coffee shop. Let's say, for example, you are about to put a local coffee shop in, your town. Are you going to buy a location, buy equipment, hire staff, get rental, get mortgage, whatever it is, take a loan without actually understanding the coffee and the market in that specific industry? You probably will not do that because it's pretty stupid to just invest a ton of money into something that you don't know anything about and that you don't know that is going to work. So same thing on Instagram. Just because Instagram is free doesn't mean that you do not have to take the time to actually do the market research beforehand in order to make sure you are successful extremely quickly. So let me show you what this actually looks like to research the competitors and influencers. And this is something that you can do extremely simple and really fast. So we are right now, right here in my account, World of Artists, that has over 2.2 million followers. And we're gonna go right here and let's just assume we are in fitness, right? So, oh, by the way, this is another one of my accounts. Anyways, so let's just assume we are in fitness and we are doing our competitor and influencer research in the fitness industry. So the first thing we're gonna go is put the keyword fitness in the search bar. And we're basically just gonna scroll and see the people who come up first, or the influencers in this case. And as we can see, Fitness Lockers come up on top, has 28,000 followers. At Fit comes up on top, 1.2 million. Fitness, 900,000. Gains, 1.2 million. Fitness Elites, Fitness for All, 1.6 million, and so on and so forth. So what I want to do is first start, for example, let's just start at Fitness for All that has 1.6 million followers. This account might be considered what's called an influencer because it's really big. It has over 1 million followers. And for most people that want to get started, this is probably considered an influencer and not necessarily a competitor. In my case, it might be considered a competitor because I already have really big accounts. So what I want to do is write down every single competitor and influencer account, maybe in a Google spreadsheet. And for example, in this case, we can go with Fitness for All. And the first thing we're going to write is name, Fitness for All, handle, and the amount of followers that they have. Then we're going to go down and see the average engagement they get for every single post. So we're going to scroll down a little bit so that we just take stats from a few days ago and not just new posts. So this one has 200,000. This one has 2.3 million. This one has 1.1, 145. 200,000, 700,000 likes, 5,000 likes, and let's see also the amount of likes that they're getting per post. So in this case, they're getting 4,000 likes in this post right here. Let's see this one right here, 7,000. Let's keep scrolling through. 8,000 likes, 4,000 likes, 11,000 likes, 10,000 likes. So what you want to do is take a basic average of the amount of engagement that they're getting on every single post. And this one, I can assume more or less that they're getting 5,000 to 6,000 likes per picture, and about 200,000 views per video. So we're gonna write all that data down in a Google spreadsheet, super organized, and then we're gonna keep going and see the amount of competitors and influencers we can recollect from Instagram. And again, Instagram just tells you this data completely for free. If you click this little arrow right here, you're gonna see a lot of different pages that are gonna be suggested to us in the same niche and in the same industry. So again, we go, for example, in this case, to abs at home, and we go again and we do the same thing. In this case, we have 3,000 likes, 2,000, 6,000, 13,000, 2,000, 2,000, 17,000, 8,000, 5,000, 6,000, 17,000. So in this case, I can assume more or less that they're getting in between 3,000 and 4,000 likes per picture. So after we are done with the competitor and influencer research, we go to step number 2, which is still part of the market research itself, and that is going into the BPPs or the content research. BPPs stands for best performing posts. And the reason why you want to research these type of posts and specific type of posts is because you want to know what is performing in that specific niche, in the specific industry at that given moment. Why? Because you simply want to model success. You do not want to be the one that just spends hours and hours and hours on end trying to figure things out without having really great results. Doing this upfront effort at the beginning is going to save you hours on end. It's going to dramatically increase the likelihood of your account of blowing up like crazy. So again, we go right here and we look, for example, to the influencers that we went to, in this case, Fitness for All, and we said that they were getting between 5,000 likes per picture, right? So we're just gonna scroll through and find posts that get above that. In this case, this 2.3 million views video has over 122,000 likes. So this picture right here, or this video, is definitely a BPP, or best performing post, because it's proven to work before. It will work again in the future. So this is something that you definitely want to save. So in this case, I will just save it and keep scrolling through. So in this case, we also find another video, 1.1 million, has 76,000 likes. Again, we save it and we keep scrolling through. And boom, right here, we find another one. This one is a picture, 8,000 likes. We save it because we said that they were getting in between 5,000 likes and 6,000 likes. So anything above that is definitely something we want to model. And in this case right here, we also find this one, 11,000 likes. And this one right here, 10,000 likes. And we keep scrolling through until we are satisfied with this account and all the content that we have in terms of the BPPs. So we just got done with this account. Now what we do, we go down the rabbit hole and we find the other pages that are also related in the niche, and we find more BPPs. In this case, let's go back to abs and we do exactly the same thing. We scroll down and it starts seeing the amount of videos and pictures that get above average engagement. In this case, for example, this one, 17,000 likes. That we're getting between 4,000 and 5,000 likes per picture. This one, 8,000 likes. And we keep doing this until, again, we are satisfied with the amount of posts and content that we have in terms of the BPPs. Now, after you've done this like multiple times with several influencers and people, now you have a library of content that literally is proven to perform extremely, extremely well, that went viral before and that will go viral again on your page. Again, this is not rocket science, and this is just basically modeling success. So we go again here and we see the save post. And here are all the saved posts that we just saved from the competitors and the influencers. And what do? We just start posting. So now that we've gone over step number 1 and number 2, let's go over number 3. And this is probably the most important one in terms of actually having results literally overnight. And this is consistency. You gotta be consistent with your content and with the posting on your account. Ideally, you want to be posting multiple times a day, 3 to 6 times per day. Why? Because the more you post, the more you grow. It is simple math. Let's say, for example, you're posting 1 time a day and you're getting 5,000 impressions on your account. If you just start posting 4 times a day, you're gonna get 20,000 impressions per day on your account just by posting more. That means that throughout the months, you're gonna get 600,000 impressions with the possibility of going over 1 million. And this is without you changing anything else and not doing anything else. So again, make sure you are consistent with your current posting. But again, let's go back to the market research itself, because that's actually going to tell us how many times per day we should actually post. So we're going to go back into the actual influencers and the competitors and see how many times per day they are posting. And let's go to Fitness for All, like we said before, and let's see how many times per day they are posting. This one was posted 9 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So they're posting 1 time a day, which is definitely something that is not ideal. So they are definitely not following good advice on Instagram. Now let's just go over the apps page that we have before, that we were also researching right here. And let's start seeing how many times per day they are posting. In this case, 3 hours ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days, 6 days. So they're posting between 1 and 2 times per day, which again, it is definitely something that is not ideal. So we're gonna keep looking and finding somebody that's actually being consistent with their content and their posting. So we're gonna go in this page right here and see how many times per day they are posting. In this case, they're posting 11 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, 4 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days, 4 days, 6 days. And again, this is something that is not ideal, especially if you're just starting from scratch. So we're gonna keep looking and finding somebody that's actually being consistent with their posting and the content marketing. Now we can see right here in fitness lovers in particular, they're posting a ton. So this one was posted 7 minutes ago, 1 hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, and then 1 day ago. So they're posting about 10 times per day, which is something that you might be wondering and like thinking that's actually too much. Ideally, yes, when you're starting out, this is actually too much. But what I would say, it varies. Again, the more you post, the more you grow. The reason why this page is growing so quickly is because they're being able to post multiple times a day, which allows them to reach a major global audience no matter where they are. So what you want to do is post between 3 to 6 times per day every single day. Now that we've finished with consistency, which is step number 3, let's go into step number 4. And this is actually kind of like the gasoline on the fire before you actually build the foundation on your current Instagram account. And this is actually what's going to help you take it to the next level and grow it exponentially quickly, triggering the Instagram algorithm and make it work for you rather than against you. And this is the part that people do not understand how to do effectively, and that is networking. You have all heard the saying by Warren Buffett that your net worth is determined by your network. Same thing on Instagram. It is called social media for a reason. You gotta be social. So how is this actually going to help you boost our followers and grow exponentially quicker? So the first people you just research in the first step with the market research, you're actually going to reach out to them and find ways that you can provide value and collaborate with them. You are going to reach out both to the competitors, meaning the people who are closer to your own following, and also the influencers, meaning the big dogs in your current niche and in your industry. So let me show you how the actual Instagram algorithm works. The Instagram algorithm is all based around engagement. So our job is to gamify the engagement to make sure the Instagram algorithm works for us rather than against us. So for example, we have a 1,000 follower page in fitness. And we did our market research. We know what content works. We know how many times per day we should post. And we also network with an account that has 100,000 followers. But this account right here is in the same niche. This is extremely important because if it's just a random niche that has 100,000 followers, it's not gonna matter. So in order for this to work and help, the account right here needs to be in the same niche. So just network and reach out to the same competitors and the influencers you just researched in step number 1. So what happens when you actually make a post on right here on your 1,000 follower page, and then this account right here likes and comments on your post? What then happens is this 100,000 followers that are right here are going to see your content on their explore feed and on their phone. And since we know both accounts are in the same niche, which means the followers on both accounts are interested in similar topics, because we know this content is already proven to work, when these 100,000 followers see this type of content, they're more likely to like, comment, engage, and then follow this 1,000 follower account. And what happens when you start combining not just one account, but let's say 1 or maybe 5 or maybe 10 accounts in the same niche that are big, liking and commenting on your pictures? Your account literally transforms overnight and you start blowing up like crazy. And the second thing that happens right here is that it tells the Instagram algorithm that your content is prone to go viral, is prone to be good, and it keeps people on the platform. So it triggers the algorithm to suggest to even more people because the algorithm thinks this content is amazing, is good, high authority accounts are liking and engaging with it. These followers are liking and engaging with it, so I'm gonna suggest to even more people that are interested in this specific type of content. And this is how the Instagram algorithm works in a nutshell. Now, you might be wondering, how the heck do I actually get these influencers, these accounts to actually like and engage on my pictures and on my account? And this is what we call the ninja hook, line, and sinker. This phrase right here is meant to get you in front of this big influencers and get them on your networking group and be able to collaborate with them without you having to pay a single dime. And this is the phrase right here. Would you like to participate in a highly active 100,000 or 50,000 or 10,000 follower networking group? Are you interested, or would you like to participate? I'm gonna leave the thing right here below so you can actually copy and paste it to the T. And feel free to modify it as you see fit, depending on your niche, your follower amount, and how comfortable you are being on bigger or smaller networking groups. And the reason and the psychology behind why this particular phrase works so well, and the reason why I know this is because they did it with me, is because it's basically telling the other influencer, hey, I'm the organizer of this big engagement group that we're creating together, and would you like to participate? If you message 30 accounts, 10 of them will say yes, you get them all together, and basically you can then leverage that group in order to get more people. And when you get more people, the bigger the group gets, and then you can start getting more people, even bigger influencers in your networking group. And since you are the organizer, you technically do not have to have a big following in order to participate and actually get the value and the benefit of being in there. The influencers get the benefit of collaborating with one another, and you get the benefit to collaborate with the big influencers and the big dogs in your industry. And again, you can start doing this without having to spend a single dime and get into this big networking and engagement groups, organize them yourself, and get the benefit and blow up your account extremely quickly. And these are the 4 steps in order to make sure your account goes from 0 to 10,000 followers at the very minimum in less than 30 days. I have actually implemented this exact strategy, these 4 steps, in accounts I have created from scratch, and in less than 30 days have reached 100 and 150,000 followers like that.
All right, ninjas, I'm back, and we are going to give a huge goodbye and thank you to my boy, Josue Pena, for absolutely dropping Instagram knowledge bombs on us. And if you guys want us to do another video where we actually go over Instagram paid traffic, right? We're gonna talk about Instagram ads, how to build Instagram story ads, how to absolutely take over Instagram from a paid traffic perspective, then I want you to do one thing, comment Instagram down below, just the word Instagram. And if we get 500 comments that say Instagram, I will bring Josue back on and we're gonna go over everything, A to Z, for Instagram paid traffic, guys. So let's give a huge thank you to my boy Josue. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you smash the subscribe button with little notification bells on, and drop that comment, guys. And we are going to absolutely continue giving away $100 every single day for all of you guys who do leave the best comments and are the most active on all of our social media. Love you guys. Josue, thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one, brother.
Just like a rock star.